Hello and welcome to Altenew's Video Hop, quarterly video hop for the Altenew educators, and the theme for today is Background Bonanza. And here's the card that I created. I created the tiles from a stencil using dye ink and spraying it with water to transfer the ink to watercolor paper. So when you cut it up into squares, it looks like you've got mosaic tiles. So I started out in the center, and then I continued to cut tiles from the pieces of inked paper that I really liked. So I was able to select the ones that had a lot of ink on it. And then, of course, you've got your corners that will fill in those little spaces for this A7 card. I have a stamped and die cut sentiment and a word banner and some gold thread as accents behind it. Let me show you the tools that I used today. Here is the stencil that I already inked and got wet, and I'll show you how to use that too. It's called Elegant Swirls Stencil. Here are the dies for the sentiment. Here's the die for the square. I tried some watercolor paper from Altenew 2. Here are the sentiment strips from sentiment strip number 3. I've used this one a lot. Dye-based ink. Another one to try. And black ink too for the sentiment. Some gold thread and some washi tape for the banner. Pretty basic supplies. And here's how it looks when it got really wet and saturated. I can always tap some more in there. I don't have to clean it, but I can. And it's going to be trial and error a little bit to transfer that water-based ink. You can do it in a variety of ways. I can take mine and put it right on top. Use a piece of paper. I used a brayer, you don't have to. And see what happens. And it might take several attempts to get the coverage that you want. And let's see what we have. It has some transfer. Not a lot, but I like this spot in the middle. So I can continue to take another piece of paper, either heat set this or turn it over and find the one that I like. I might even like what I have right now. So it just depends on how much ink gets transferred to your watercolor paper. So here is one of my other attempts. I can now cut the pieces that I like. I tried another one here. I didn't use the back, but I tried this one. This one had more inked pieces. So as you continue to ink and transfer that ink, spraying your stencil to the next piece of watercolor paper that you have, you're going to be able to find the ones that you like. And it took me several attempts to find that coverage that I wanted, whether I put the paper on top or whether the watercolor went on the bottom. It doesn't make much difference. But as I cut and inked, I found those pieces that I really liked. So here was that first die cut, and then you're going to cut them and cut corners so it creates that whole coverage for the A7 card. So it's a very interesting technique. Give it a try. You can try other stencils depending on which ones that you have, but I wanted to make that look like mosaic tiles. So that's the one that I used for the swirls, and I liked it when I finally found the tiles that I wanted, and it's a great card, something a little different, and I like that it was a little bit larger too. So happy mosaic stamping, adding dye inks to your stencil, and transferring them so you can make mosaic tiles. Thank you for stopping by, And we'll see you soon. Thank you.